Gbogboro is turning things around. Olowo Gbogboro is turning things around for my good. For my good. Yeah. Olowo Gbogboro is turning things around. Your love is kind. Your love.
Hello, believing believers. Hello, inhabitants of the earth. Hello, citizens of the universe, in every corner of the universe. Here is another edition of Monday Delight, coming to you from Era Before Rapture Ministry International. The topic we'll be discussing today, episode 1 of that topic, is the two robbers. Let us go into a biblical excursion to discover what the two robbers might mean, because many people might find it to be something they seem not to understand what the two robbers stands for. We remember that when Christ our Lordship was nailed to the cross, there were two robbers that were nailed alongside him. And there is a revelation that will come out today that will broaden our view and our knowledge about our Maker. Many of us don't know the reason and what it meant for those two robbers to be nailed on the same day with crosses by side of the same cross that our Lordship Jesus Christ was nailed. We never knew that those programs were in place to teach us knowledge and wisdom 2,000 years after. And 2,000 years after, God that is all-knowing, God that is the beginning and the end, God that is unlimited, began to bring forth revelations. He began to open my eyes of understanding and made it clear to me that this present dispensation, this present our generation, those two robbers are better than us all. I began to dig in to wonder, why will those two robbers be better than us? I took it mathematically, two robbers with our Lordship Jesus Christ. I began to understand. The first one said something. There was one of the robbers who said, "Oh, Christ has saved so many. Why can't he save himself and save them from the cross and bring himself out of the cross?" The other one looked at the situation critically. He acknowledged that they were the ones that have done wrong and Christ have done no wrong. And he said something crucial. He asked Christ to remember him. And he acknowledged paradise. Because of that confessiousness of that robber, Christ gave him a declaration that on that same day, he will be with him in paradise. I began to understand why heavens made it clear to me that in this our dispensation, those two robbers are better than us all. We are in a dispensation where clergymen will build schools, universities, people worshiping in their ministries, people worshiping in their churches cannot go there because they make it so exorbitant. We are in a dispensation, nobody remembers the needy, nor the fatherless, nor the poor anymore. We are in a dispensation where politicians are lying, citizens are lying, lies up and down. It has become a way of life that people have decided to go into. We're in a dispensation where love is absent. We're in a dispensation where no one agrees to the fact he has done wrong. Some are being wronged, some do them wrong, and the ones that have done wrong, another person wrongs him. Nobody is acknowledging his or her fault anymore. I began to look at it critically more and more because it's giving me more and more wisdom. If those two robbers are better than us all, and many of us praise without number, many of us go for programs in different inclinations, different form of worship, Christianity, Islam, Hindus, Buddhists, different form of inclinations here and there. So it means those two robbers are better than us all. Because in many things we are doing, we are no longer giving love a chance. We are no longer giving the truth a chance. They were two robbers, but one was able to speak the truth. So if one out of two made heaven, the arithmetic representation there is half. My brother, my sister, if rapture decides to happen today, there is no one that is rapturable. Because we have not lived life the way our Maker have designed us to be. So spiritual estimation and spiritual analysis of us all on earth is the two robbers are better than us. then what is it we have really been doing? My brother, my sister, it's a time for us to go to the drawing board once again. It's a time for us to be in sober reflection. It's a time for us to look inward and more closer, to see the ways and manner that we can use to please our Maker. We're in a world and especially where people come out with different fallacies. Some will say they slept, they died, and the Christ sent them back to earth. When the heavens, the God that created everything, has given a declaration that the two numbers are better than me and you. Who are those people now giving different form of visions here and there? Those are the things that are making the heavens to see us more and more as people that those two robbers are better than. When last did you show love nor kindness to the person next to you? If you are opportune, so that others can get opportunity from them. Who have you made happy? Who have you made for him to believe and to draw closer to God? We have monetized almost everything. There's no longer thing that is free that is coming from us. And our God is not happy. I believe in this first episode of this topic, our eyes of understanding will open, we grow more in love, and we begin to understand that our righteousness, as the word of God has made it clear, is still as filthy rags. Because what we are meant to do, that is the true ingredient of righteousness, is not there. My brother, my sister, let us have sober reflection and begin to be considerate about this word of God and begin to look into it so that we can be better people and the world we live in can be a better place. I, an anointed of the Most High God, a member of the pastoral team of Era Before Rapture Ministry International. Watch out for episode 2. God bless us.
Your love is patient. You fill my heart with so much peace and joy. Ọlọ́wọ́ is turning things around. Ọlọ́wọ́ is turning this around for my good.